Welcome back to Jay Sean Smith's Chelsea channel. You know what I'm saying, talk about Chelsea on here. I'm just gonna get straight to the point. We've gone up about 10, 11 subscribers since the last time I made a video, which was 2 weeks ago. That video got 7 views, alright? I'm not sure what's bringing people in. Must be this face. I don't know what's bringing people in, but I'm glad you're here. Thank you for all the subscribing recently. Thank you for viewing the videos if you do video videos. Thank you for liking the videos. We got a lot to talk about because I missed a few matches due to work, etc. So I'm going to analyze carefully what I have recently seen of Chelsea. It's not looking good because the form has dipped a bit. Okay, so we had Man U. We all thought we were gonna win that. We went into that. Okay, no, it's before Man U actually. Watford. Okay, a lot of games have happened. Hold on. Wait, I sleep in my eye. Ooh. Sorry about that. We're back. As I was saying, let's start with Watford. It all started with Watford. We had a lot of games, but it all started with Watford. Watford. That performance looked shambolic. I was at work. I watched the highlights. I watched Match of the Day. It looked bad. Okay, it looked like we were lost. Marcus Alonso came in for Chilwell. Weren't doing it. Ziyech and Mount saved us that game, to my memory. Yeah, Ziyech and Mount. Because the rest just looked a bit flat, dry. Didn't know what we're doing. Not the intensity, not the press that we played with. We played with a press. Control the game. It just didn't look like that. But it didn't look bad. It looked like we just missing a few people, which we are. Missing Kovacic, missing Kante, Chalobah, Chilwell. We're missing these important players in the team. Alonso, I don't know what happened. He's been sitting on the bench for a while. That might be it. But he still gets he gets that ball in that'll get an assist, but because he has assists doesn't exactly mean he plays well. He plays a bit slow defensively. He's never going to be great. I just accepted that. He's more of a left winger than a left back with Marcus Alonso. His defense ain't great. We will talk about that because yesterday's game he gave away a penalty. Do you know what I mean? But listen. So then we had, after Watford, we had United. United was a weird game because we didn't play bad. I think we played great that game. But it's more of a thing where United came to get a point, which is, I understand, alright? You're at Stamford Bridge, we're in the form of our lives, essentially. And you're not really in the greatest form. You got an interim manager by Michael Carrick, his second game in charge is Chelsea, the European champions. I get it. Be defensive by all means, but it fully looked like they came to just play attacker versus defender for 90 minutes and then maybe get a cheeky counter attack, which they did, which is not really a game plan because you don't really expect Jorginho to make a mistake, okay? Obviously, he is prone to a mistake or two, but you don't expect a man to make a mistake so you can score. You can't set up like that. They did. It worked, I guess. So well done to them. So then Man United went 1-0 up in that game. We played swiftly. I think we played very good in the first half. I think we were all over them to be honest, possession-wise. Just couldn't get that end product. I remember Hudson-Odoi had a good chance. I know there was a few other good chances we could have scored from, but we didn't. So that's our own fault. And then they hit us on that counter attack where Jorginho made a mistake, gave it to Sancho. Sancho finished. Goal was 1-0. We ended up winning a penalty from a corner, I believe. It was someone on Thiago Silva. I remember Saka and Thiago Silva. Fouled him. And then it was just like, well then, it was just like, that was 1-1. Jorginho scored 1-1. So two not promising results on the back of each other, because the Watford one was a win, obviously. Mason Mount, as I said, saved us that day. And then there was that one. There was Man U, and then I'm trying to figure out if I missed any. Do we go straight to Zenit? I think it was Zenit next. Yeah, Zenit. A big rotation. I don't really mind the score for this one. It was a big rotation. The defense has been looking a bit shaky, I can just say that. Big rotation. No, did we do Zenit after West Ham? Because who did we just have recently? Who did we have yesterday? In Leeds. Okay, no, it was West Ham after United. We went into that. And it was just like, I watched the first half. As I said, I've been at work a bit recently, so I watched the first half. And I watched the first half and we looked good. We looked like the Chelsea that I've seen most of the season controlling the game for 45 minutes. And then What happened after that was, well, I saw the first goal. Well, no, we got well control in the game. Thiago Silva puts us in front of a header. Good header, corner. You know what I'm saying? Defenders been scoring for us this season. That's what we're on. Puts us in front of a good header. And then, again, what happens is, I don't know what happens with us, but we cost ourselves goals sometimes. Jorginho passes a short one back, which is bad, but I can't really fully blame him because Mendy decided that he was prime Ronaldinho. Didn't work out how he wanted it to. Lost the ball, fouled Bowen in the box, 1-1. Good penalty from Lanzini. Second now, we get back into it. Ziyech with this second goal was the highlight of my week. Ziyech with a peach of a ball across the field. Mason Mount on the volley placed it beautifully, bruv. That was immaculate finishing. Like, it's not like he just took it out of the air. He took it and he curved his foot so perfectly that he knew it would spin into the bottom right corner where there wasn't much space anyway. Goal of the season contender, if you ask me. But we move on from that. 2-1. Go into half time. So this is where I had to tune out. I went in 2-1. I was all happy. So did I check the scores? 2-1, 2-2. Bowen. Fuming because I just took him out my FPL, but that's not important right now. Yeah. Good goal. It was a good goal. People are saying Mendy could have done better with that one. I don't know. I don't know with that one. But it's possible, it's not possible. I don't know. So it's 2-2. Still at work. Check the scores. 90 plus 5, blah, 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 whatever. 3-2. Masuaku. I was like, okay, we've lost finally. It looked like a loss was coming, to be honest, with the run of form we were having. But I watched the highlights back and I saw the third goal and then I just thought, it's a bit techie. Because, now, it's clear that cross or shot, I don't know if he meant to do it or not. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that shot completely threw Mendy. Because he was on the other side of the goal. He thought it was a cross. He was going to whip it, but ended up going in top right bins. So what he's done is he's tried to like punch it out in a way, but it almost looks like he's punched it into his own net. So I don't really know what to think of that. But I'm not going to jump on this stupid hate wagon of Mendy that some of these foolish rival fans have jumped on recently. I'm hearing Arsenal fans say Ramsdale's better than Mendy. Shut up, man. But it's just like, that was a poor game from him. But every keeper slips up. Mendy's been nothing but perfect for us since he joined, so I can't even be upset. The loss is disappointing. So we dropped points. We're now in third, behind City and Liverpool, who won their games. Okay? Cool. Third place. On to Zenit. As I said, Zenit was a rotational thing. We didn't really need to go out there. We kind of wanted to win it so we can finish up with a group, and then the people we draw against in a round of 16 aren't as hard. But it's not how it went, because Werner had a game. I think Werner had one of the best games I've seen from him in a long time. 2 goals and an assist. First goal tapping. Second, his assist. Beautiful 1-2s to Lukaku. Boom. Third goal, great touch. Run the defender. Bottom corner. That's some of the best football I've seen from Werner in a while. But it was 3-3. As I said, I think if I looking at the highlights, it looked to me as the problem was Christensen in the middle of the defence. Usually it's Thiago Silva there, I'm pretty sure. Christensen in the middle of the defence, like whatever that striker's name was, I don't know what his name was, Sedar or something, was having him for absolute Christmas dinner, bro. This guy was just running straight around him. Christensen never found him. Every time he just ran around him, making him like a fool. It just looked like Christensen wasn't ready. Obviously, there's a lot of contract things on his mind currently. That could be a reason for maybe a dip in form. But listen, there's no time for dips in form now. It's the most important part of the calendar year, December, where we play like 5 games a week. So it's just like, we need you now. But that game, it just looked like the defence and the midfield was a bit iffy. But obviously, this wasn't our starters. Like, we had Saul left wing back. Don't know how he did. Didn't see much of him, to be honest, like the rest of the season. And if we go on to yesterday now against Leeds, it's still worrying. Like, as I said, Marcus Alonso, defensively, it's just no point even talking about him. Gave away a penalty. Came back into the game, Mason Mount again. He's been picking up form recently, so I'm trying to say we need the whole team back in form. Mason Mount with a great finish. 1-1. Got the 2-1. I think it was after half time. Rudiger again. Give him what he wants. Like, I'm tired of this Rudiger speculation. Like, Rudiger can talk to Real Madrid January 1st. No, we don't need that. Give him what he wants, because this guy won us 2 penalties. And the centre back won us 2 penalties to win us the game. Do you know what I mean? Always in there, fights for the badge. Rudiger wins the penalty. Jorginho slots it home. Some teenage guy comes on. 1 minute after he comes on, he scores. Great for him. Nice. I'd rather it not be against my team, but good for you. Scores. And then I'm just like, alright. Cool. Fine. He scores 2-2, and then we have Rudiger to come again with another penalty. He was just in and about. He was just being a nuisance. Do you know what I'm saying? He was just being a nuisance. Got himself another penalty. Jorginho finished it 3-2. So, recently ain't been a Chelsea that we've seen since the Thomas Tuchel era began. We barely concede goals. Recently we've conceded about, if you add it all up, Zenit 3, West Ham 3, 6. We've got 2 against Leeds, 8, 1 against United, 9. So it's just like, it hasn't been as good. We conceded 9 goals in that 4 games. We don't usually do that. But obviously we're missing injuries is what people will say. But, okay, cool. But the real question is, are we out of the title race? Is it possible for us still to be in the title race? Because I'm hearing people saying that Chelsea's going to drop now. Form's dropped. We're going to drop. Are we out of the title race? Is it still possible? I think, bro, it's to count us out now. We can get our 4 players back. When we get the Kovacic's and the Kante's back, we'll see then. If we're still playing that dead, fair enough. But for them to say, oh, we are not going to be in the title race because we're not good enough. I'm hearing people say we're not good enough. Our team's not good enough. We ain't got the longevity as Man City, Man Liverpool. We are not as good as Liverpool, Man City. Cool. You can think that. I personally believe we're not as great as in squad depth and as consistency. Maybe not. Doesn't mean you could count us out of the title. Man City can slip up. Liverpool can slip up. Liverpool haven't been great recently. Yeah, they won yesterday off a penalty, which we did too, but it was a 1-0 penalty against, I can't remember who it was. Who did they play? Liverpool versus Villa. Okay, they played Wolves. Had to wait until the 90th minute for Origi to score. Sorry, they haven't been great either. Man City are prone to getting this random loss out of nowhere. They'll just be beating everyone and then they'll just lose to like Burnley away. Do you know what I mean? So like I feel like it's the chance, as long as he's hang about in there getting the wins. We've got a tricky run of fixtures over December. We've got quite a few big ones in there. I think Liverpool is one of them, and even City. So we'll see how that goes. But are we out of the title race? Definitely not. Can we still win it? I think so. I still think we're very powerful. Do you know what I mean? But that will be it for this video. I'll be back soon with the next match reaction, and I know I say this all the time. I'm a bit inconsistent recently, but not today. So we'll be back next time, and I'll see you next video.